Sully's, it's your boy Bullets Gotti. You already know. I've been wanting to do a video on this, but I haven't done a video on this. I haven't spoken on this. So I want to give a big shout out to King Tut. And I will be talking about Melly Mel's video that he did discussing hip hop. So I will be doing a video on that. I didn't get to speak on it, but I am going to speak on it. But I want to address this. This whole Maf Haa and Vlad. So I watched the video where they try to go at King Tut, and Maf went at him and Vlad went at him, right? They threw shots at Tut, right? And then Vlad also threw shots at Gangsta Williams by saying, before he came on his platform, he was working at Tyson Chicken. That was kind of messed up, because if you have somebody on your platform and you put his business out there, that's not kind of loyal. But a culture vulture is a culture vulture. But let me just say this about Maf Haa and Vlad, right? They are they're the same person, right? Birds of a feather flock together. You have a black vulture and you have a white vulture. You can be a culture vulture and have my skin color and be a culture vulture. And that's what Maf Haa is. He's a culture vulture because he has time and time again shown that he's not loyal to the culture, that he's messy, and that he's basically setting people up and throwing them under the bus. The corny shit that he did, that Angela Yee did, was a violation. That's a violation. In the streets, when a female does something like that, something has to happen, because she knows the environment. She knows that SO and Heineken is not on the same page. So to invite him to the studio and ambush them while they doing having an interview conversation with y'all, with you and Gigi, was foul. That was a violation, right? So fast forward, Maf Haa had Fat Joe on his platform, right? Shout out to Fat Joe. I don't got a beef with Fat Joe. I rock with Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe, in my opinion, ain't did nothing wrong to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got their issues with Fat Joe, but it ain't my issues. I'm a fan of Son. I respect his hustle. I respect what he do. But, Joe had a legacy for so many years. You know what I'm saying? Legacy for so many years. Joe's been in the game since 91, and it all started with him winning amateur night at Showtime at the Apollo, and then getting a record deal and doing Flow Joe and being a part of Digging in the Crates, right? So you have somebody like a Maf Haa who basically is no different than a troll. He's no different than a clickbaiter. He is a clickbaiting troll. I don't care what nobody say. Maf Haa is no different than any of these YouTubers that people talk about, right? He knew what he was doing when he started the conversation off. And what he did, he triggered. He knew what he was doing. Just like he knew what he was doing when he had Little Sean up there and he violated AZ and he didn't stop that. Just like he had J Hood up there and he violated Kiss, Styles, and Sheek Louch and he didn't stop that. Maf Haa has a tendency of doing culture vulture things to artists, to dudes that have legacies for 30 plus years. He's there, he interviews them and then set them up. And then when they get the negative feedback, he act like he don't got nothing to do with it. You have a lot to do with it. You set Fat Joe up. You set Styles P up. You set, AZ up. You set these dudes up because you know what you was doing. Your platform is basically a platform where dudes come up there and they speak their piece, you know what I'm saying? Because they having a conversation. You don't defend it. You know what you're doing when you give them the questioning. You know, Maf Haa knows what he's doing when he questions the people. When he gives them the question, he knows why he's giving them the question. It's the same thing when Vlad has people come up there. Vlad knows what he's doing. Vlad knows what he's doing when he brings people on his platform. He brings people up on his platform to start up controversy. And then they can dig themselves a hole, start up controversy, incriminate themselves, and then he'll act like, oh, I don't got nothing to do with it. You got a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot to do with it. But, you know, like I said, they two vultures. That's why he's so chummy with Vlad. That's why, you know, if you really look at it, you see Vlad on his show, he on Vlad's show, because they two are the same type of persons. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing different with them two dudes. They are both vultures. They are both culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Vlad is different like from Maf Haa. He's the same. Maf is the same type of person. Vlad is the same type of person. They're two culture vultures. That's what people don't understand. They're two culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? You have a black culture vulture and you have a white culture vulture. But they one and the same. They're one and the same. They're one and the same. So that's why when they spoke about King Tut and they called King Tut and his wife scammers and the drag Tut and the drag his woman and then talk about, oh, I just wanted him up there for the Tupac story. They went on and did their own thing with their platform, and I was scammed, and like the stuff he said was out of line. And then Maf Haa co-signed it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the same thing Maf did when Fabio Foreign was up there and he disparaged Mace. Instead of Maf minding his business, he let Fabio disparage Mace up there and lied and said Mace, what he said? He said Mace took money from him and he didn't make no money. You know, lied on Mace. You know what I'm saying? And Maf Haa sat there and let that man lie on him. Instead of him saying, you know what, yo, that's the industry, yo, but you did such and such, cleaning it up, saying, yo, but you got $750,000. He didn't do that. Cause Maf is a messy dude that have a hidden agenda. And not only that, he has a hidden agenda, but he is there setting people up so he can blow his platform up to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? He got, you know, saying, you seen what he did, like Benzino, you interviewing his daughter, but you don't bring him up there. You know what I'm saying? He was in the game before his daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of crummy, bozo, hating ass things that Maf Haa does. That it's like, yo, he's a hater, and he's a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? He's a culture vulture. He is no different. Like I said, he is no different from Vlad. Vlad and him is one and the same. You look at Maf Haa, you look at Vlad, they are one of the same. There's no different. You know what I'm saying? He's just like Vlad. That's why he's up there kissing Vlad pinky ring. Vlad going on his platform. You know what I'm saying? Because he worshiped Vlad. He worshiped these dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's Vlad's puppet. He's the, you know what I'm saying? He's the Black Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him minding his business on the King Tut situation, saying, yo, that's disrespect, but you kind of wrong for saying that. He sat up there and agreeing and like some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? But Maf is a sucker. You got to look at the type of dude Maf Haa is, man. He was a hater. And you got to remember, this dude was a failed battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? You look at Vlad. Vlad was a dude that was a DJ. The DJ thing didn't work out, so he became an interview dude doing the DVDs, right? he got in the situation with Rick Ross and them. Boom, he blew his channel up. Boom, his channel took off. Right, he interviewing got the lawsuit money. Channel took off. Put the lawsuit money behind the channel. Boom, the channel blows up. He interviewing all these rappers. Everybody coming to sit on Vlad. Right. Granted, right. Now, what people not telling you is Vlad done stole people footage. You know, Vlad took the footage with Joe Buttons, with the ransom footage, that was product footage. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Arliss Michaels, my big bro. That was Dave footage. He took that and it blew his channel up, right? But Vlad has been a platform where he don't respect the dudes that's on his platform. He don't respect them. You know what I'm saying? He don't respect his guests. He don't half of the times. He don't even want to. He already told you. If you really listen to that interview, he tells you how he get down. You know what I'm saying? He do not sit up there and do interviews with his guests. Okay? Especially if it's uncomfortable for him, he's doing it on a Zoom. So he don't even respect his guests to the point to look them in the face and face to face and do an interview, right? He doesn't do that. He doesn't do none of that. If he feels that it's uncomfortable for him, right? He already told you if anything pop off, he got the police, off-duty cop, dudes getting arrested. So you already know his get down. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of dudes don't want to sit with Vlad. You know what I'm saying? He's so thirsty to get this one on his platform. Everybody don't want to sit with Vlad. Just like everybody don't want to sit with you, Maf. Because y'all just have an agent. Y'all just have an agent provocateur vibe. You know, y'all just got an agent provocateur vibe. Maf got an agent provocateur vibe. Vlad got an agent provocateur vibe. Y'all one and the same. You know what I'm saying? Y'all up there, y'all act like y'all fuck with the people that come on y'all platform, but y'all really don't. Y'all really don't. Y'all don't mess with the people that come on y'all platform. Vlad don't mess with the people that come on his platform. Maf, you don't mess with the people that come on your platform, because if you did, you would not set them up and basically get them, you know, disrespected after they come on your platform. Like Fat Joe came on Maf platform, had a conversation about hip hop because you brought the conversation up. And as soon as you brought the conversation up, boom, this man gets attacked. Tariq, everybody, they going at him. He gets booed in Chicago. It's because he was sitting on your platform, Maf. If he wasn't sitting on Maf Hoffa's platform, people in Chicago would not boo him. And none of the comments would have never came the way it did. But it came because he sat on Maf Hoffa. Styles P came on your platform, chopped it up with you, and then boom, you bring Shaheem, J Hood up there. J Hood said what he say about Sheik and Styles and Jada. Styles felt some type of way because he looking like, yo, I came on your platform, I showed you mad love, and this is what you do. Damn, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because they not looking at your platform as, yo, this dude just set us up. You know what I'm saying? He just set us up. And now we got dudes dissing us. AZ comes on your platform. He has a conversation. AZ don't do interviews. He's one of the fewest rappers. He don't do interviews. You never see AZ do an interview. Never. Ever since he been in the game, he rarely does interviews. And when he does, it's a special event. So when he came on your platform and did an interview, you was just being so messy. Like, the questionings was like, oh, 50 Cent and you had a little something. And it's just stuff that you was saying. Fast forward, you bring Lil Sean up there. Lil Sean goes at A. He goes at A. Talking about A ain't no gangster. He ain't no real dude. Like, why would you allow that man to violate him when you know this man don't do interviews? Right? That's why I respect Bag Fuel. That's why I respect SO and Heineken, because they don't do that to the guests. Your platform has shown time and time again, you're not a platform that is about letting people, their story to be heard. Your platform is basically to use people for content, and then after they leave your platform, people going at them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you is. You're no different than Vlad. You may try to act like you not, but you the same. You the same. You just like Vlad. You know what I'm saying? And your platform has shown that you're the black version of Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Just the way you move. You don't move on real nigga timing. You move on sucker dude timing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people feel the way they feel about Maf Haa. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to respect about Maf Haa, because Maf Haa just showing the world what type of person he truly is. You know what I'm saying? With his platform. You know what I'm saying? Time and time again, we've seen what the lengths that you will go through to basically make a person look extremely terrible. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this, right? If I get interviewed by anybody, you or anybody, if I was coming on your platform, I would feel like, yo, I would not want to do business with a dude like that. Because you just showing that you untrustworthy and you not a solid individual. You know what I'm saying? Because a solid individual would not move like how you move. You know what I'm saying? You showing it time and time again that you're not a real one. You're not solid at all. At all. At all. You're just a black Vlad, you know what I'm saying, that has blackface, that basically comes on his platform, and your main objective and main goal is to tarnish legacies. You know what I'm saying? And dudes come on your platform thinking that it's going to be an unbiased platform, that there ain't going to be no feedback, no negative feedback, no nothing. But as we can see, look at the controversy. And you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're doing. You know, you knew what you was doing when you started this. You know what I'm saying? You knew what you was doing. You know, the big dogs came on your platform, and you knew what you're doing when you did the controversy stuff that you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? And this is why you don't see that many big time rappers coming up there. You don't see none of the big dogs coming up there. You know, I watched the platform and I'm seeing, like, ain't that many guests. You had Steve Ripken up there, you had Vlad, but we ain't see no recent interviews where you really got guests. You doing live streams now. You know what I'm saying? You doing live streams. You know what I'm saying? It's just you and your man Spinoza, Gat Murder, and Kim Osario. You know what I'm saying? But it's just some messy shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people gotta realize that, yo, Maf is who he is. He's no different. He's a straight up vulture. You know what I'm saying? He's just like many other black culture vultures. He's a vulture. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you try to, like, hate on Esso and Heineken, and then you try to hate on, like, everybody. You're no different than Vlad. And that's what people is starting to realize, that Maf Haa is no different than Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you fall out with people just shows your characteristics. Same thing like Vlad, the way he fell out with a lot of people. Like, shout out to, you know, a couple people that's been on his platform that worked for him, that he fell out, you know, with, and didn't want to pay and all type of stuff. So you're learning from him. You're learning the game from Vlad, because you're starting to become a black Vlad. You know what I'm saying? You're a black Vlad. So it just shows that your characteristics is your characteristics. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to talk about your personal life. I don't care about that. That's what Hassan does. What I'm saying is, your actions, your ego, and everything is exposing who you are as a person. So your character is very flawed. It's very flawed. And we're starting to see that you're a very flawed person because look how you move. So Maf Haa is the problem. Maf Haa is the person that is going out here setting people up. And not only that he's setting people up, but he doesn't care that he's setting people up because it's bringing him the content and the ratings. So he knows what he's doing. But salute, it's your boy Bulls. God, you already know what it is. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.